Hello, I'm back with my Viviva Coloursheets, and there's something that I want to mention, and it might just be because I'm new with the color sheets, but I applied some of my gel roll paint on it, and the color totally just seep through, come out, and then so it's not really white anymore. And this is the one that I did with my Sceneria watercolor, and you can still totally the white is totally sees through and shows very nicely. And so I think what I think is that I think that these guys, I think they might be meant to still use one of these things to kind of like how I did the tail part. Just you have to dilute it down because it's so concentrated, and so no wonder it's long lasting, because it's actually you get a lot of color from this little squares, rectangles. And anyway, not important. So yeah, so it's really amazing how thick the color is. If you just use it straight off the sheets, they are not exactly see-through. So I would recommend that you still use it how you would use normally, just put it here and then add some more water to push it out to the amount that you need to draw. Let's draw a oh no, I totally stopped talking. Draw a flower. Yeah, something like that. So with all the staying home that we're doing, I guess I'm not, spending as much on how I usually spend money. And so I figured that the wise way to spend my money right now is to support my new hobby, which is watercolors. So I actually look up a lot of handmade watercolors from all over the place, and then purchase around 6 to 10 colors each, in a way to support small business, because a lot of YouTubers mention about how important that is, especially that we are all in the same community, and supporting each other is very important. So I bought a couple of them, and I will do the I will continue doing the unboxing and intro in Mandarin, because I really want to bring awareness to Taiwanese people how there's this option of handmade watercolors, and those business. Oh, and I stopped my hand because I'm talking. Sorry. Those business owners, they spend a lot of time developing their colors, and a lot of them are really unique, and and they have to pour them in layers, and usually takes about 3 to 4 layers. They have to wait for it to dry and then make the skin color and layer it up, and the process it's like quite long, I would imagine. And so yeah, but if you just like on Instagram just put in like, you know, hashtag handmade watercolors, you can actually see a lot of them, and it's quite cool because like some of them will show their when, and now my hands are moving and my mouth is not. That's just how it goes. I really like, I should really consider using the over voice thing, but then I don't know, then it doesn't feel like it's real time. It doesn't really feel like me in that way, I guess. Yeah, so what was I saying? Oh yeah, so they would like the ones that I have bought so far, I have to say the services, like customer services, are like amazing. They reply their messages really, really fast, and they answer your questions like really clearly, and they can help you to combine shipping, so to cut down your shipping fees. And they're like, they understand that you know, most painters would rather spend their money on like colors, you know, compared to shipping fee that's can get quite expensive if you ask me. And yeah, so I'm like super grateful for the ones that I have met so far. They're all like really, really nice and really, really helpful too. And you will be seeing their colors as we go. So sunflowers are one of my absolutely favorite among flowers, although I didn't pick the first color very well, but can you just believe it? It's like sheets of paper, but the color just come out super, super nice. Yeah, so like back to talk about YouTubers, because like I have a YouTube addiction since like my senior year in high school. It's just like I just like, you know, when I'm studying, like some music in the background is really nice, and or that when I'm on my break. And back in my high school years, I was like, I'm really into baking different desserts every single week for my friends to try. And it's just like, I don't know, I don't particularly enjoy eating that much, but I just love watching like friends like eating my cookies and desserts, and then, you know, we can like chat or play board games and stuff. And yeah, so I was like watching a lot of like baking tutorials and stuff, and I was like, seriously, it's like the best way to learn, because like, you know, you can just try it and it's all fun. And so but I guess I never like realized how much effort goes into making YouTubes that looks really, really nice and like professional. And so I'm like now like actually trying to get to know YouTube, I'm like, oh my god, those YouTubers, they really make like great amount of effort trying to come up with things to talk about that's interesting, and they have always have to stay on top of like trends and things like that, and like it's really crazy, like super cool, and kind of want to smear it a little bit. Seriously, I've been using this for a while and it still just amazes me like how much paint you get from like 2 quick brushes on the color sheets, and they just look awesome. Yeah. I'm going to wait it to dry completely before I go on the second layer. Oh, let's talk about like World Watercolor Month, which is July. I didn't know that, and I'm really glad that I started my watercolor journey couple months back, and so I started to follow a bunch of painters on Instagram, and then like they were all talking about like, oh, you know, it's watercolor month, and then some of them even like spend a time and effort to prepare for like little arts competitions, and which I really enjoy. There's like 2 that I stick with. One's like draw the letters, I think, and it's held by Sakura products, and basically like every Friday there will be a phrase that you draw to express that phrase, which is like really neat. So I find it a little bit difficult to to do drawing with the camera right in front of me, and it kind of blocking. Oh yeah, so the first one I did with them was this one. Live well, laugh often, and love much. And like the only set that the watercolor set I have with them is their special color ones. So that's how I did mine. And then the second one, oh yeah, I'm totally getting carried away, but I really want to talk about this because like we are like halfway through the month, and but it's not too late to join them. It would be cool. This is the second one. After all, tomorrow is another day. So I did the whole like, you know, today might not be going well, but tomorrow happy because it's another day. And this is just a practice that I did with Emma Lefebvre. I really should try to figure out how to pronounce her last name, but yeah, I miss like she's really nice too. I messaged her the other day to comment on that. I really like her channel because like you can just tell that she put a lot of effort in to make it really good and include all kinds of different topics that, yeah, it's really fun to draw along with her. And if you haven't tried, highly suggest, like highly recommend it. Okay, so another competition that I'm doing, it's like this. It's a fruit flower ones. This is first week and this is second week. Yeah. So yeah, if you are interested, I will leave the hashtags below and you can find out how to like the topic for next week. I think the flower fruit one, the next week it's roses and cherries, which is also very cool, I think. And the word one is something about coloring. We are coloring the future. Yeah. I will find out what it is and then put it in a is that called comment section? The little box below the video. And I just have to say another thing before I finish this video is that time flies when I'm mumbling. And yeah, let me finish this rose. Yeah, I think like next week I usually go to a coffee shop on Tuesdays. I think I'm going to bring these guys with me and finally give those like water paint a try, because it's oops, sorry, I forgot to turn off my phone. Okay, there we go. Great practice for my next week's challenge, a rose. Okay, that's it for now. I think I'm getting a couple of the packages soon, and yeah, can't wait to show you guys.